Simon, pretty tough and tight contest. What do you think the game was lost?
Yeah, look, it was a high pressure game. I don't think it was the prettiest game going around, but it was certainly a high pressure game, a real contest-based game. And in the end, there's a lot of numbers that look good for us. You know, time in half, entry was okay, and expected score. You know, we win certain things, but we lose the game of footy, so we're frustrated. I think it was in the end, it was our inefficiencies with the ball that cost us the game. Clearly, there was a third quarter patch around stoppage that impacted the game, but if you look at the whole picture of the game, our inefficiency with the ball was what cost us. We had enough looks in general play and inside 50 to get a result, but we were inefficient, whether that be shots at goal or connection inside 50 or general field possession.
Do you have to sort of revisit your key forward mix because of what's happened today, or do you think it's problems further up the field with the ball?
I think it was as much ball use as anything. So we need to have a look at all that. But as I said, we sit here frustrated because you don't win a game of footy and you give yourself a chance to win a game of footy, but we just didn't execute with the ball. So we need to get better. You know, that's where we sit at the moment, but we're frustrated. We want to be a team that wins. So we've got some work to do.
How do you see that, your midfield mix at the moment without Clayton Oliver in there?
Yeah, obviously it was 1 week. We haven't had Clayton, so obviously Tom Sparrow and James Harms stepped up through the middle of the ground. You know, so I think we lost the clearance battle on the day, but it's our first look without Clayton. So we've got to keep looking at how we continue to get better, how we continue to thrive without him, and make sure we can get that done well.
What did you make of the ruck battle, especially Luke Jackson having to step up against two experienced guys?
Yeah, as I said, I think we won the hit-outs, but we probably lost the battle in terms of the clearance numbers on the inside, and obviously Luke played a pretty solid game. You know, he had some possession, he had 8 clearances and he kicked a goal, so I'm sure they'd be pretty happy with his performance. And it's one of those battles. They're different types of ruckman. So Gorney's a real hit-out type ruckman that impacts early. Jacko's a follow-up type player. So I thought the battle was pretty even in the end, but Jacko had a significant impact on the game.
How do you say Max Gawn's performance? Do you think he's getting closer to his best, marking around the ground?
Yeah, look, I thought early, definitely. He's certainly impacting the ball early, and probably dropped away as the game went on. But he's still working his way back to his best form. He's come back from a pretty significant medial strain to his knees. So, we think that he's progressing in the right direction, and he probably spent a little bit more time in the ruck today. But we want all our players to take the lead and to step up and get better, and I'm sure our skipper will do that.
How big an impact do you think that knee injury's had on his game?
Oh, look, it's hard to say, but he's done an incredible job with rehab. He's been back playing for a month now, so we'll just press on. He's a high quality player that we know at his best is a real problem for opposition. So we've got to try and maximise his strengths.
Brody definitely had his good patches today as well. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, look, as I said, the combination, I think we're still working through what our best combination looks like, but, Brody's having impact in the game. He's having shots at goal, he's having some follow-up around ruck and getting the hit-outs. It's how we maximise those hit-outs and get the clearance game the way we want it is going to have a big impact in how we get the territory game that we want.
How did you assess Freo? I mean, they started the season really slowly, but do you think they're building and could be a premiership threat?
Yeah, it's not for me to really comment on Freo. There's no doubt we knew what we're coming into today about their improvement in the last 4 weeks has been significant, and we got the game we expected. It was a really high pressure game, a real contest game. They've improved a lot around stoppage, and they were hard work around the ball today. As I said, I sit here frustrated because it was a game that we did enough to win. We were just inefficient, whether it be in front of goal, entry, or even with just our general disposal across the ground.
Do you have any sort of update on Clayton Oliver and how he's tracking?
Yeah, look, he's progressing well. He ran again today and ticked off some markers there. So, as I said, it's a minor hamstring, but we've got to make sure it's right, and he's got a fair few stages to get through yet. Unsure what his timeline is, which I know you'd want to know. But we'll have something hopefully later in the week.
So any chance for Friday night against the Blues?
Oh, he's got some markers to work through. We haven't even looked at it yet.
Thanks, Reed.
Thanks, guys.